Man, that Pac-Man episode, that shit was wild. Welcome back to Papa Curb. Today, a little bit of a different video. I'm talking about Amazon's secret level, as you can see on both sides of my shoulders. Um, Amazon released this animated series, which is mainly an anthology series. It's from the team at Netflix who did Love, Sex, and Robots. I think I got that right, which was also an anthology series, which, man, if the graphics and the animation is similar, I probably should go watch that show. I haven't ever watched it. I love anthology shows. I mean, my favorite anthology show is The Twilight Zone. So, Twilight Zone, in addition to Black Mirror, this was right up my alley. Video games, obviously, are another love of mine. So, I was super excited for Secret Level. And I think if you are a fan of video games, in certain video game franchises, you should watch this show. If you're not, then I don't think I recommend it, and I'll tell you why. So Secret Level goes through a lot of different, and I hate to say it, but they're basically advertisements for games, game franchises, and there's a lot of good episodes. There's some bad episodes. There's some ones that I wish were a full series. But yeah, I would say this show is good. I wouldn't say it's great. I don't think anyone should run out and watch it. Now, granted, I've only watched the first 6 episodes, as the next 6 episodes, I believe, release this coming week. But there were a lot of good episodes, so that's what I'm going to talk about today. My favorite episodes, the ones you should watch, as well as just my overall thoughts on Secret Level. So, to get the video started, I guess I should tell you what episodes I would recommend. So, the episodes that I would recommend is mainly number one is Pac-Man. Pac-Man was my favorite episode. It's a new take on Pac-Man. I don't want to give anything away. There's some twist in there, but just the fact that they took Pac-Man and made it different. It's a new idea. Yes, there's a maze. Yes, there are ghosts. And yes, there is eating. And if you put all those together, then you have a fun story. And this was a really, 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 really fun story. Um, so Pac-Man is definitely number one. Number two for me, I think, I think it's Unreal Tournament. Which, by the way, I've never played Unreal Tournament. But the episode about robots, which I assume they took a lot of inspiration from their background in love, sex, and robots. Uh, the story was just good. I could see that episode, which is only, I believe, 15 to 20 minutes long, like most of these secret level episodes. Uh, the episode itself was very, very entertaining, and I would love to watch a full length movie of that. If you gave me a TV show of that, I'd be happy. The animation was killer. The story was awesome. And yeah, it was just, I was intrigued the whole time. And that one, and Pac-Man are neck and neck. Very, very small chance that I don't like that in Pac-Man, as my number one. Now, my third choice is actually New World. New World actually has Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. Arnold does a great job in the whole story as the main character, and it has a completely different feel to the other characters. The other stories. My mistake. The story itself is almost comedic, and it's almost, yes, there's action, but it's less of the focus, and it's more on the people and the characters, um, other than the other characters. So it was a different feeling to it. Still some fantasy elements, but it was very character focused, and I love that. So that's my number three. I did debate number three and my number four. Number four would have to be the Armored Core episode, which I have not played Armored Core, haven't played New World. But the Armored Core episode has Keanu Reeves in it. And I don't want to give any spoilers, but there's some nice robot fights in it. But again, it's very character focused on Keanu Reeves, and there's a twist. I will say, to change around the order that you watch some of these secret level episodes because there's some similarities, and I'm not going to spoil it. I will say that I actually texted one of my friends, Entity Spectre, for his thoughts, and I made him change the order of episodes that he watched because I thought that my opinion was affected by another episode which had a similar ending to it. Once you watch the episode, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But it is the Pac-Man episode and the Armored Core episodes that's got some similarities, which I think affected my overall thoughts on Armored Core and made me like just basically it made my emotional reaction to the episode different than it would have been had the Pac-Man episode not been involved. So yeah, those are my top 3 episodes. I'm not saying that the other episodes aren't good. My least favorite episode would probably be Sifu, Sifu and or the Crossfire episode. I found the Crossfire episode didn't do a good job of establishing, who really I should be rooting for. In the Sifu episode, the game just does a better job of telling that story, and without the gameplay involved and what's going on, you just didn't feel anything. Didn't have enough time to dwell with the main character as you do in the game counterpart. So that's my overall thoughts on Secret Level. You should watch it if you're a fan of these franchises, if you love games such as Unreal Tournament and Pac-Man and Warhammer. I know one of my friends is a huge Warhammer fan and he loved it. The D&D episode did have me screaming out spells that I recognize from Baldur's Gate 3. Never played D&D myself, hopefully will one day, but I was screaming out spells from D&D. Do I think mom and dad should go and watch this show, and will they like it? Probably not. Just being honest, they probably won't like it. But if you're a fan of these franchises, you want to see get a taste of other games that maybe you're not that into, Secret Level should be a show that you at least watch or at least try out. And, I think some of these are a good representation of what a game should be. Now, do I think you should go and play Pac-Man and then expect the arcade game Pac-Man to be just like the Pac-Man episode? No. Some of these are unique takes on the actual episodes. But I think Secret Level is at least good. And because it's good, I think you should at least watch maybe just those 3 episodes I recommended. And then taste test some of the other ones. They're only 20-minute long, but I do recommend Secret Level. I'm excited for the next 6 episodes. Maybe I'll update my list on which ones you should watch. But regardless, Secret Level is good. Watch it. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what your favorite episode. Maybe my favorite episodes are your worst episodes. That's the great thing about anthology shows. Regardless, watch it, like the video, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Hopefully I can do more reviews like this on the channel going forward. But regardless, I'll see you next time. Thanks.